Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video and in the next one, we are going to learn how to use the Adobe Creative Cloud libraries in Photoshop and other Adobe softwares. Okay, so in your Photoshop, just make sure you have the libraries panel activated. Okay, so this is the libraries. If you're not seeing your libraries, just come here, come to Windows, and then make sure you have libraries checked. Okay, so this is your libraries panel, and then these are your libraries. So yours will probably be empty because you will have to create libraries to have libraries, right? And as you can see, I have a number of libraries. So what are libraries? Libraries are basically a place in your Creative Clouds where you can store assets, okay, where you can store files, where you can store presets, colors, and so on and so forth, which you can then use in other projects across all Adobe softwares. So if you create libraries in Photoshop, you can use them in Illustrator, you can use them in After Effects, in Premiere Pro, in InDesign, and many other Adobe softwares. So we're going to learn how to create libraries and how to use them. Okay, so let me just go through some of the libraries I have here. So I've been using libraries for a while, and if I just open, you're going to see that I have contents in my libraries, right? So we have this other one, PSD assets. We have these other libraries with all of these. We have custom AI brushes. We have this branding. And right now, to create your library, you can just click here to create a new library. Now we're going to create a library called tutorial. Okay, so tutorial. Okay, so this library is basically for these videos, these lectures. So when you create your library, you get to go into the library and you can now add things in your library. Okay, so right now I'm just going to go to file, open my folder, and then I'll just come to the folder on Adobe CC libraries, and then just select all of these images and click open. Perfect. Now I've opened my images, and I can add my images into libraries. I can add text, I can add text styles, I can add colors. So let's start by adding this image. Okay, so all you need to do is to click and drag and drop. Okay, and now you have your image in your library. Now you can rename this. You can just double click this and then rename it if you want, but I'm just going to leave it as background, and then let's just add this other one. So click and drag and drag and drop. Okay, click and drag and drag and drop. Yeah, and now we have our image. So let's just name this lobby so that we differentiate them. Okay, so we can see how we've added images. So let's say we want to use these images in other Adobe softwares. So let's just go to Illustrator right now. So here I am in Illustrator, and I've opened a new file, and you don't need to have Illustrator. I just want you to see how I can use my libraries here in Illustrator, right? So these are my libraries, and then this is our new library which we created. So just click and enter. Now you can see our images here. So I can just click and drag and drop. Now you can see that we've been able to bring our image into Illustrator, and this works with all other Adobe softwares. Now this is called a linked file, and you can see this X on it, right? It's called a linked file because it's linked to our libraries. So if I just go back to Photoshop, for example, and just try to bring this file in. Now if you look at the thumbnail here, you see this cloud icon, right? So this cloud logo shows you that this image is linked. It's linked, and it means anything we do to change our image here, our main file here, which is in our libraries, it's going to affect our image here. So let's just try that. So let's come here, right click, and then edit. So now it's going to open an interface of our image where we can edit. So I just want to add a text to our image. So just click, and this works more like mockups. Okay, how you just add details to your mockups and then just save, and then it updates automatically. So this is how it works. So all you need to do now is just change the text color. I'm going to change the text color to something that will be visible. So let's see blue. Let's see blue. No, let's see white. So white will be visible, and then I'm just going to hit Control S for save. So when I hit Control S and go back to my libraries, we see that it has updated. Okay, and now let's go back to the image, and we can see that our image here has updated, and also in Illustrator it has updated. Okay, so what if, let's go back to Photoshop. Perfect. So what if we don't want to have our file linked, right? What if we just want the main file without it being linked? So let's just delete this guy, and just create another one and add another one. Now, in order to have our file without it being linked, we can just click and hold down Alt and drag, and now we don't see our cloud icon here again. So it means this is no longer linked. So it means whatever you do to this file now, it's not going to affect the one we have here. Same also in Illustrator. Let's go to Illustrator. So in Illustrator now, if I come here, hold on Alt and drag, we can see that we no longer have that X outline across our image. So it means it's not linked. Okay, but if you just click without holding down Alt and dragging and drag, we can see that we have this X. Okay, so it means this guy is linked, this guy is not linked. So basically, these are the two types of files, or rather two types of importation of our assets which we can do. We can have them linked to our library files, and we can have them unlinked, okay, or embedded. So now we've looked at images. Now we can also add colors. So let's see if we want to add colors, and we just come here, create a new color, okay, then we just give this color or this color, and let's say we want to add this color to our library. All you need to do is to select your shape, just come here, click here, and then add fill color. So you can add the fill color, you can add the stroke color if you want, you can even add the foreground color. Okay, so let's add fill color, and we see that our color has been added here. So it means if we go back to Illustrator and see we want to create something or get our color back, you can just click and add. You can see that our color has updated. Okay, and we can actually even take our eyedropper tool and sample our color. So we can sample this color. Okay, we can sample this color and then just click here and add foreground color. You can sample this color, click here, add foreground color, sample this color, click here, add foreground color. And this works really well in branding also. This can come really handy in branding and creating let's say brand identity, because with this you'll be able to save even the brand colors and even share your libraries. Okay, and we're going to learn how to share libraries in the next video. So we can see now that we can actually save our colors. So let's try saving some other stuff. So let's create a text, and let's just create a dummy text. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to just give my text different color, let's say white, and then just do some adjustments to my styling. So I'm going to give it a font style. So I'm going to give it this CalJust font style, and then let's say make our kerning 50 or minus 50. Okay, and basically let's say we just want these styles on our text, and we want to save this as say a heading. Okay, maybe we're designing a magazine and we want to save this as our heading. Let's also create another text. So for this one, this would be this will not be a point text, it will be an area text. So we want to even have a paragraph, kind of this kind of paragraph, and maybe change the font style to this. Okay, and then reduce the font size to 60. Perfect. And then we have this as a paragraph, right? So so we have two types of text. This is a point text, this is an area text. So click and come to your libraries and then click here and you see add character style. So click on character style and then you have this. Then click also on this one and then add character style. So it means you can go back to Illustrator and copy our character style. Okay, so you can select and just add this. You can see that we've copied our character style. Same also with this. So we can see that we've been able to kind of replicate what we had in Photoshop. Perfect. So the last thing I would like to add before we end the video is adjustment layers. Okay, so you can also save your adjustment layers in libraries. So let's say you are editing your image and let's just delete this one. Let's just add some adjustments. So let's say we really like the lookup effect and let's just get one. So let's see, we like this one and even another, maybe let's add another adjustment. So let's see, we even want also the curves. Okay, so we want this lookup along with the curves, right? So we can actually add them to our library. So select both of them, click and drag and drop. It seems we didn't do it well, so just let's select one by one and try it this time. Okay, so now we've added our levels and also our color lookup into our libraries. So let's assume we no longer have them here and we want to just copy our adjustments, right? So all we need to do is to just click, hold down Alt and drag. You click and hold down Alt and drag and you can see that we are basically applying our effects back again. Okay, so basically that's how we add stuff and remove stuff from our library. So it means we can select and delete if you want. So you can delete. Okay, yeah, so that's a basic introduction into libraries. In the next video we're going to learn how to do even more stuff with libraries. So see you in the next one. Hey, so that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. We post new videos every week covering topics in the fields of graphic design and illustration, motion graphics and video, branding, and more. If you want to support us and get access to exclusive benefits such as the project files we use in our classes, a live chat with us, shoutouts, and more, consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You can join for as little as $3 a month, and the link to our Patreon page is in the description below. And if you want to take your learning to the next level, you can check out the complete course, of which this episode is a part of. And in the complete course, you get access to more than 10 hours of video lessons, project files and resources, class exercises, a Q&A section, a certificate of completion, and more. You can get the course for a special discount by using the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.